This weekend, Wembley clothes will be ploughed when it was chosen to be the site of a fascinating great battle to start the new season in England. The team that holds the Premier League Cup, Manchester United, have just won the cup. We will enter the Super Cup together, with that quarter having a personnel crisis. This is an opportunity that couldn't be better. Let Man City take revenge after 7 defeats in the last encounter in the final. The cup, however, United still have enough confidence ahead of the big battle. For 10-hat calculation, not just come to Wembley for a walk. It will be one more time, beat Pep Guardiola's teachers and students, as a way to add heat to this fascinating duel. Come with us. Come to the comments, as well as the strength of both clubs. It's one of the traditional stadiums in Europe, nowhere to be chosen to host the European finals. More club level than Wembley. With a total capacity of 90,000 seats, this pan of fire promises to explode and add more heat. A match between two teams in the same city. Even so, this is also the place to witness Man's 7 unforgettable defeats into meetings with Man United in the Super Cup in 1956 and 2011. History seems to back up the red half. The same way that BA last month, they suddenly fell Man City in the AF Cup final. It is also in Vienna. However, it may have changed the trick. With Man United, their sky has no wind. Instead, it's a storm of injuries sweeping through the club. Whether it's a pillar or a rookie, just playing for Man United, they're all at risk on the operating table, despite playing in innocuous matches. The Red Fund has 5 players with health problems, including Anthony Rashford, Oven Lindelof, and Juan Pisika. Foresee worse injuries that make Malaysia bald. William Fish and rookie Lengi Zoro sure? You can't be in the Super Cup. Tenet seems to be having a headache with the situation now, but fortunately for you, SAO stars do not participate in the summer competition as Komi Manu, Diogo Dralo, Yasuo Zagi, or especially Bruno Fernandes, all put the most prolific to Rasher. Over the city, things have never been better for Pep Guardiola. When the human resources are not just adequate, that's the Spanish coach. There's also the service of 2 rookies who just landed. That's Xavier and Amas Fata moving from Troa. Man City will go through it. A powerful force purge this summer. But maybe because the fan thing is, he has a 1-year contract with the owner, and he had that Sao pillars like Edison. There's Kevin De Bruyne, still not moving to Saudi Arabia. He will remain in the land of fog to fight. General, there is no comparison between City and Mo United when one side is comfortable choosing. On the right side is the rice. But if only that United will lose 7 matches in the next World Cup. It's actually a one-sided view. Who also sees Red Fund 3 months ago played Al Ross in the context of the current 10-hat not having the strongest squad in hand. Man United has won Man City convincingly in the AFF Cup final. But now, when I repeat, City certainly cannot be quenched. The chance of recovery has come, but we don't know what's going to happen next. People look at the success of some season. The City forgot one thing. Hull doesn't have any Super Cup titles. It's no surprise. Messi for 2 years. 2-7 defeats to Liverpool and Arsenal. It feels like God is flashing something. It can't be finished. To lead to the start of the season, by a loss and giving the cup to the opponent. I don't know Man City in the Super Cup. Are you going to rise above yourself or not? But if, bring the form in this hot tournament tour to Wembley. They're definitely going to hold a 7 defeat. This team has lost 3 friendly matches before Barcelona, Arsenal, and even Sonic. City can only say it was a win over Chelsea. After they left a lot 7 hopes in the US tour. Many people will say that it's just friendly games for young players. It's not that important. But remember, you're not listed on the gold list title in the annual season. And Pep did know that. Just like work, Liverpool are said to be empty-handed in the 2.022-2.023 season, or Arsenal season 2.023-2.024. They both beat Man City before starting the campaign. But Man United is different. The press seems to be talking about your Super Cup throughout the coming season, once the Red Devils can see a triumph at Wembley Manu. I'm really serious about that. 10-hat, we need to do the best we can as a coach. If not, you're going to have to pack up and leave in an early afternoon. The Red Man's previous season could have been a disaster. They finished 8th in the Premier League. He almost knocked 10 hats off Old Trafford. Cho 10-hat is the boss has appeared in the face of media scrutiny to give the 54-year-old coach a pledge. The real future. United at this stage, it's impossible to find a suitable replacement and are waiting for Ted Hard's 3rd season. It was the same as Sir Alex Ferguson. Getting Man United back to the top, fame or not. The first gold bar will be the flame of amply tested And Monty's favorite, you have to win against Man City at all costs. Ten Hag, after all, still gives a clear tactical philosophy like Kwang Truklaw, and he's trying to build it under heavy time pressure. The trust of the leadership is still maintained. Positive actions in the transfer market. Summer to bring in quality recruits. Almost Joshua Zagi will be playing at the Supersonic Cup. In the context, Man United is only right. The Dutch striker is a healthy striker. Confronted with Hall, Zagi will also be compared by the media. He was a Man United player. Zagi will have to get used to this. Diagram for to be a familiar team part. It is still unstoppable with Man United. The only difference is this time. You're going to have to assemble antiques to replace the cats. Trauma Angelana. It's definitely going to be the name in the wood frame. Right above you will be a quartet most likely composed of Luxo, Di Sandro Matinad, Harry Maguire, and Diogo Davlo. Blood quarterback Ankas in the next most match likely will be Casemiro and Copy Manu, while the captain, Bruno Fernandes, will play in the role. Three pieces on the attack. Yasu Zazi can come from the backup blueprints. If more Rashford, enough status to play in the forbidden striker position. Supporting duo for Rashford. It's probably going to be Garnacho on the left, and Amad Diallo on the right. This is probably also the best frame that Ten Hag has in his hand. Right now, in the opposite direction, Van Guardiola has a lot of schemas to choose from. But come to the Super Cup, you're highly likely he will use 42 BA1. Ability Steven Otaga. It will stand in wood frame higher than Atherson, who's performing after a motor injury. Persuade the four Guardians. They will most likely be familiar faces, including Josko Vario Mancia, Cambi Robanias, and Kaka. Play right above, they'll be the defensive midfield duo Rodri and Kovacic, in support of conductor Kevin De Bruyne. The toothpick on the attack would be Chagrove, Alan Howland, and Bernardo Silva. Set BA had a very good performance on the summer tournament tour. Meanwhile, Fiffold, Reelin Texture, and Tan Min Sabio is likely to also be present from the beginning as well as the second half. Look at the two teams. Man United is still playing. The club is undervalued. Man City was their last defeat in an official match in Wanley. Game of Thrones for Tedic and Guardiola is promising to bring a lot of attractive. There's a debt between these two coaches. It's getting longer. Let's wait and see. Man City can lose. Repentance and based on success. Or will it be another salty defeat? The winner of the Promo League. The answer will be at 21 o'clock this Saturday, August 10th.